KCAL Rocks. It is your Monday, and we got to talk some sports. And man, do we have to talk about something with our guy Pep.
we are going to talk about something because, man, for the longest time we've talked about the situation with quarterback Cam Newton and where Cam Newton would end up. Who would be the heir apparent to Tom Brady? Well, Cam Newton was kind of like the big name that was out there that was still unsigned as of this point. And finally, it came to a head last night on Sunday night, and the New England Patriots for a one-year deal. And it's like the bare minimum for a veteran of his stature. It's like $7.5 million, which obviously would change my world. But in his world, that's the bare minimum. But the New England Patriots have gotten quarterback Cam Newton.
Wow, is what I say.
It's basically sort of a one-year prove-it contract for him. He's going to get one shot, and if he does well, then he's betting on himself, basically, and he'll be able to cash in big in 2021.
Now, I don't know about his weapons or whatever, but, I would think he would do pretty well. That's just me.
I think so, too. And plus, again, it's kind of like, let's put this in context. Let's look at the alternatives that the Patriots have. They have Brian Hoyer, who's a proven, veteran backup, and they have Jarrett Stidham, who's kind of like an unknown commodity right now. It sounded like, until the Patriots made this move for Cam Newton, it sounded like Jarrett Stidham, the quarterback out of Auburn, he was going to have at least a chance to win that starting job. But you would, at least on paper, I would think, Cam Newton's the guy. He's the guy to beat now on that quarterback number one spot.
Belichick and his poker face just worked us.
Pep, if you're looking at Josh Allen, if you're looking at Tua, and you're looking at who's the other one in that division that I missed? Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
Cam Newton. Which one are you? I'm taking Cam Newton out of those four all day.
Give me Cam.
Yeah, that's a great point, 40. Those are three great young quarterbacks in the AFC East. Like, just in your own division, like, all three of those teams basically have the quarterback for their future. They're built for a long, long time. And Cam Newton, he's not that old, man. He was an MVP not too long ago. He's not that old. So you could plug him in there. Again, lots of question marks on his health, but if you can plug him in, he's going to be a great quarterback.
He's healthy, and he just turned 31, yesterday.
I would say last time we saw him actually playing healthy was the big Super Bowl run, MVP year. So it's like, if he could be even a shadow of that, you're getting a good quarterback.
And Belichick's his coach? Look out.
Yeah, and Belichick will get every ounce out of him. You know what I mean? Like, Belichick's the king of taking whatever you got left and pulling it out, because he's such a great coach. He'll put you in spots to be successful. But what's funny, so the Patriots get Cam Newton, but on the flip side, did you guys see this, that the NFL Players Association kind of was a little bit angry with Tom Brady and guys like Russell Wilson? All of these premier quarterbacks have been on their own putting in workouts with some of their teammates, and the NFL Players Association was like, that's a no-no. We don't want to see that. That's not good. So guys like Tom Brady, who's kind of been the face of the league, kind of got their hands slapped for having these private workouts.
If it's a private workout,
no gatherings, Patrick.
But how many people is it?
Stay at home.
Like 10.
Too many. That's how many it is.
You know what it was? Is he laughed or smiled, and that's joy. That you're not allowed to do that right now.
How dare you? How dare you?
Yeah.
So there are some quarterbacks. I think Russell Wilson was another one. But anyways, football workouts will come soon enough. Training camps will open July 28th, which is pretty soon now, about a month away, almost on the dot. So NFL camps are right around the corner. Although we did have the Hall of Fame game canceled this year, which would have been the first game of the year. Cowboys and Steelers, I want to say, on the 8th, August 8th.
That game, though, it's like even the backups barely play that game. That game is like really for the third and fourth string players, and it's like you're always happy to see that game, and then like 2 possessions in, you're like, I don't know anybody on the field anymore.
I'm ready for real football.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm sad because I was actually excited just to see a football game, but in the big scheme of things, if it would have been any other year, I'd been like, the Hall of Fame game, no big deal. It's okay.
Right.
Absolutely.
Guys, we still have got a lot of more information to get to about NBA. We got stuff going on with Major League Baseball as well. It's all brought to you by Mathis and Gas, and here's your big reminder. 4th of July is coming up this Saturday. If you're hanging out with your family, you're going to be in your backyard barbecuing, you can refill that propane tank, get that thing switched out, get your propane at Mathis and Gas. They are the gas professionals. 3 locations across the Inland Empire in Rancho Cucamonga, Fontana, and Riverside. So if you need gas for your grill, you need gas for your local business, let Matheson Gas, hook it up. That's mathesongas.com online. So the NBA unveiled what their opening night would look like. And that would be July 30th. And opening night, and I know 40's probably fired up for this, Lakers versus Clippers on opening night.
Championship preview?
I will say my happiness got the better of me when they're like, opening night, LA versus LA. I'm like, sweet, what are the tickets going to be? Oh, never mind.
We're so used
I got so excited for a second.
We're so used to going to things.
We are.
At least we have TV.
We are so used to going to things, and I thought the same thing for you. I'm like, dude, that'd be a great game to see. On TV, I guess.
My first thought, I'm like, oh yeah, it's not only is it not going to be like people can't go, but it's going to be in Florida. It's not even going to be here.
No. So that's going to be July 30th. That's opening night for the NBA training camps. Will start on July 11th. So in about 2 weeks. So,
come on,
here we go.
It's happening. So consider this, guys. At the end of July, here's just a sample of some of the sporting things that are coming up. We've got Major League Baseball opening day on July 24th, although it sounds like there might be a handful of games on the 23rd. But July 23rd, 24th, Major League Baseball. NFL camps will begin July 28th. NHL Stanley Cup Tournament, July 30th. And NBA on July 30th. In that small window of about less than a week, everything is going to be popping off, man. Like, so if you're a sports fan, you're going to dig in.
40, let's line it up every day.
Can I do like a medically induced coma for just like 3-4 weeks and then just wake me up when sports are here?
Do you think Vegas is going to be freaking popping?
Right.
The book, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right? I mean, like, yeah.
The sports book.
Those places, I mean, we've had, horse racing, we've had NASCAR, we've had UFC, we've had a couple things, but
in terms of like football.
Yes. But the North American big sports, I mean, like, here we go, and they're all going to be like hitting the starting line at the same time, basically, and getting going. So even if, you're a sports commentator or something like that, like all of a sudden, like everything is just going at once. So it's exciting. If you're a sports fan, there's going to be a lot going on by the end of July. So you'll be able to pick actually what games you want to check out.
And I mean, it seems even though there are some rising concerns nationwide about maybe a second wave or some numbers increasing, I mean, we're not really seeing or hearing of these sports backing down yet.
They've pretty much committed to it.
Exactly. And we've talked about this before. There's been positive cases everywhere. The NBA, the NFL, PGA Tour, we've seen it everywhere. And again, I'm not a medical professional, but if you look at the data, it looks like the mortality and hospitalizations are going down, but the positive cases are going up. So it depends how you want to, put that that information into context. But that's what it looks like right now. So the positives up, deaths, hospitalizations down. So I think that's why a lot of the PGA commissioner said we need to learn how to figure out a way to live with the virus. How do we keep moving forward but still do this safely and live with this?
And now, real quick, Beth, opening night, who are you taking? Clippers, Lakers. We're a month away. We're already going to pick this game.
You know what?
That's we are.
In spite of you, 40, I'm going to go Clippers, man. I'm going
How
Clippers.
Dare you.
I like that.
You're just trying to suck up to Kawhi. I know you.
Hey, it's going to be a good. We're spoiled. We got two good teams here.
Yeah, we are. We are. Hey, and finally, guys, Major League Baseball spring training will start July 1st, which is Wednesday. And here's the deal. I know, dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So it sounds like the Major League Baseball teams will report to their home stadiums, and then they'll have these alternate sites they're calling for spring training. And it's being reported by multiple people, and I'm going to follow up on this because I got contacts at the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes, that Rancho Cucamonga will be one of the alternate sites for the Dodgers where they will have this extended spring training. So we could have the Dodgers in the IE. Think about that.
Nice.
Perfect.
Dude. Check that out.
Yeah.
Amazing, man. I'd love to have the Dodgers out here for a little bit.
Pep, tell me how to get your stuff.
Inland Sports. Right now, we got some interviews with some local high school quarterbacks, all the good stuff. Inland Sports, all over social media, the YouTube channel as well. Inland Sports.
Thanks, Pep.